Hello my friends and welcome to episode 9. It is time for the Merida mission. Right, let us begin by sending my scout plane to scout this area here because I really want to know what is over here. I want to know... Huh, there's infantry down here. That's concerning. That's concerning because it feels like it could just go here and take my supply base. We've got some half-cut units here. There's some BT-5s which would be nice to capture. Are these regulars or are they just militia? They're regulars. They're not great regulars, but they're regulars. Okay, there's some militia defending the airport. Okay, alright. Interesting. There's also more fighters floating around. Is this guy in the operational range of my anti-aircraft guns? It totally is. Okay, so what we'll do is we will... What is that? Is that artillery? That's artillery, and that's artillery. Oh, damn, he rolled high and did 1 damage. Not a good start. Okay. Nice suppression. I could easily murder all of this. I would love to capture it. I don't know how cooperative my Spanish friends are going to be on that front. Alright, nice. Now I can probably just shoot this guy down with my actual normal fighters. And he survived with 1 HP. Where's my other normal fire? Bring him down. Now my bait fighter can go over here and take horrible damage for me. Oh wow, he rolled low there. But anyway, whatever. He was brought along specifically to weaken enemy fighters, forcing them to either take replacements or attack it at weak strength, allowing me to pick them off more easily. Okay. So obviously what I want to do here is surround the enemy. Any suppression that I stick on them will become permanent. Hi boys. So that means at the start of their turn they're going to take 4 suppression damage. Now what is this? This is like some enhanced version of the victory tank. Right. The tinfoil deluxe can move forward here to protect my artillery. I do in fact have a spare artillery here. I can't really move it anywhere at the moment. Okay, I need to move you I get the feeling I should split this unit to protect my front line. Okay. Now my ass kicker. Oh man, we rolled low there. We're getting a lot of low rolls right now. Decided I would soften him up. This infantry will probably come in and kill his ass before my turn. Now what we can do is strat bomb these boys. Obviously that anti-aircraft gun is going to make life a little bit challenging. Do you know what? I probably would have been wise to artillery that. Okay, this whole area is clear, including the city and this airport. We should consider sneaking up on this. Okay, so let's get back to the situation here. These guys will be crippled. Assuming that they survive the Great Spanish Swarm, they're going to be crippled by Deadly Grip. This group here is dangerous, but I've made a wall backed up by artillery. Sadly, not 15cm guns, so they will not defend against this or this, but there's no way that they kill those scout cars. So that leaves the strat bombers. They're incredibly inexpensive to replace, you know. I could just get in there and start bombing away. The fact that it says that I would only do one suppression kind of makes me hesitant. That's not exactly glorious amount of damage. And he's got 6 ammunition, so I would never be able to just drain all the ammunition away. There's no point in doing these guys because they will just recover at the start of their turn. Although there is a point of doing it for the experience points. To be fair, I might do that. I might do. Right, let's concern ourselves with getting rid of these guys up here. March! Nice, we can actually get all the way up there. Who else can get up there? Sweet. And they're auxiliaries too, so I don't even have to pay. Oh, that was brutal. Oof, hosed. Hey, we got a recon car that's actually not garbage, that actually moves like a proper recon car. Glorious. And of course there's my tank here as well. And so they were eliminated. Okay, that's a nice opening move. So we've got to consider removing these, and then attacking this bonus objective. Because I like bonus objectives. Right. Put a hole in the victory tank for me. And we'll send you to get some experience points. I'm literally just doing this for experience. There's no other tangible benefit, because at the start of their turn they will recover any damage that I've done. So there's literally no reason to do that except to, you know, just farm a few experience points. And I have no valid targets for this one that are not protected. Okay, Spain. She's all yours. Oof. Ouch. Now what's nice here, or what's interesting, is they're hitting everything but the artillery. It would be very pleasing if they left the artillery alone for me to try and capture it next turn. No, they're going for the anti-aircraft gun, which only helps me. Of course, they are leaving that infantry. Oof! He should surrender. No, he ran. Of course, because there was the space. Which means he's going to recover now. They actually, in a way, helped him a little bit. And also put my tank into a position where it's potentially surrounded slightly. Okay, the fighter carried on fighting. Sweet. Hey, my throwaway plane took some hurt. Okay, my recon plane has revealed the enemy. Okay, those guys are running for my supply base. What is that? Oh, it's just militia. Oof. But it's okay. Okay. Okay, replacements were made here, replacements were made here. Not replacements were made everywhere, so maybe already the pain is being put on their supply chain. At this early phase in the game, we want to keep our units in tip-top fighting condition. My throwaway plane costs very little to reinforce, so I'm going to reinforce it this turn because it seems to me like there's plenty of aircraft to be getting on with. So he can continue to absorb hatred for me. Right. Let's try and capture this. And I think it can be done from the position I'm in right now. So split this and split this. Now he's locked in. So all I have to do now is suppress him. Strat Bomber can achieve that goal for me without doing too much damage. I could also strat bomb this guy. It doesn't seem like it would achieve very much. Five suppression. I don't feel like that's enough to seal the deal. This will be enough, though. Okay, that was another 2. Okay, so he's up to 6 now. And I don't believe I have anything else that's in the effective reach. Six out of 7. That guy is now also capturable. Alright, chip him. Nice! Good hit. Didn't surrender though. But he will now. Yep, he will now. Can't take any more. Nice, good capture. Good money. And very difficult to pull these captures off when you know your Spanish friends are going to... They've got one thing in mind, and that's to kill the enemy. And I can respect that. But not very helpful when I'm busy trying to make sweet, sweet money. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this down into anti-tank mode. Oh, I can't actually get there to deploy it. That's irritating. I can move there, but I would not be able to do anything to poke this guy into submission. Alright, so first things first, let's strap bomb him. Okay, that didn't achieve anything. This will. Okay, so he's fully suppressed, so all I have to do is tap him and he will surrender. The question is, what do I tap him with? Let's tap him with this. Goodbye. Thank you. Not exactly a great thing to capture, but hey, I mean, it's money, I'll take it. Okay, so let's consider... If I put this anti-tank here and set it in anti-tank mode, it would defend all of this. Anti-air, I mean. Okay, so, I mean, these guys are also ready to surrender, but there's nothing I can do to get them, and it's the same for this. In order to force him to surrender, I need something here. I could move this to here. Actually, that's okay. Let's do that. It actually encircles him as well. And what I can do is I can hurt this guy. And he won't run away, so he'll stay in my circle of pain. I just don't quite have enough damage to actually hurt him. Oh, do I? Okay, the recon car will hurt him. That forces the surrender. Nice. Okay. Now... This is such a vicious tank. Vicious aircraft, I should have said. Now that will 100% be suppressed next turn. This guy is a concern. Of course, this guy is also a concern. This guy's more of a concern. Oh, I low-rolled. I low-rolled. That's depressing. Okay. So I could move here and therefore pin him. The only problem with that is that I've then left a scout car on the front line in with an unknown level of hostility. Let's go up here and actually check the whole area. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a huge amount there. Okay, let's encircle him. I don't think that this militia has got the strength it takes to take that down. Let's move this artillery in here to protect it. This area is zone of controlled by this. So he's disabled, they're disabled, they're in huge danger, everything is under control. Now we need to focus our attention on this side of the map, where we have various enemy aircraft. The question is, who do we hit? This guy I've injured. This tactical is defended by this fighter, so I'm going to struggle to put an end to his behavior. I think, because if you look at the situation, most of the enemy fighters are over here, right? So I think the correct move is actually, amusingly enough, to rebase to here, which for whatever reason I cannot do. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, do it. Do it. And when I rebase over here, there's literally nowhere where I can park where I wouldn't actually be touching one of these planes. Although, irritatingly, I believe that the next place is here and then here, all of which are next to this, but keeping this guy alive. So I'll just move one for now, because it's a little bit awkward. Oh man, he really would put the hurt on me. Okay. These enemy fighters are very, very irritating. I'm going to use cheap replacements on these auxiliaries to keep them going for now. Can you get up onto the mountains? No. I wouldn't mind being able to rush forward here and encircle those tanks, but we've got this infantry closing in as well. There's a lot that we need to do here without really the resources to do it. I would suggest that this guy moves here. And these guys move here. And if these guys move in here, then great, because I will hurt them. Okay, that was good, solid damage. Unfortunately, my tank here cannot engage onto that. Move the infantry into the village, where of course it will use its close defense. Tanks attacking into that would be suicide. I'm hoping that what they'll do is move onto these hills and then I can surround them. But we'll see. We've got these regulars closing in here. And there's honestly not a lot of open tiles for me to operate on. Because all these hill tiles count as close terrain, which is bad mojo for my tanks. Only this tile here is not. I'll move here just because I want to discourage them from going this way and taking my supply base. If they carry on hanging around here, I'll eventually just bring my air force to bear and just constantly shoot them until they're paced. Okay, I'm moving this across to support in case these tanks do come down. These anti-aircraft guns. If only I could bring them to get them into a position where they could do some work for me. Oh, I can actually do 1 damage. I'm going to. I get the feeling that my Spanish friends are going to attack him and then push him. So let's try and injure him. Okay, anything left to do? Not really. I have one strat bomber available. Nothing to really do with it. Let's go over here and just bomb this. It's free experience points, right? Yeah, that's a bad idea. Ouch. You know, those AA guns are expensive to replace. Ouch. I so hope they reinforce that again, because it's just money wasted. Wrecked. This would be such an easy capture if they actually, you know, captured. But anyway, whatever. Oh, he's going for the victory tank. And he did not push it. And it doesn't matter if they push it here, because it will just go there and still be trapped. Good work. That recon car is a real pain in my ass. Leave my recon plane alone. What did my recon plane ever do to you? Ooh, don't tell me you're going to attack there. Oh, he's turning in. Alright, not bad. Really not bad. Do I want to make these replacements? I think I do. We're still very early on in what is a long fight, and I will need this infantry. I mean, I'm only issuing greens, obviously, so it's not like the most expensive thing to do. Okay, that's very interesting. Right, well, first things first, I would like to thank my friend in the tank here for coming down to visit. How much movement have you got? Like 10, right? Not 10, 8, yeah. So what I do is I hit this guy, because it's a good use of the attack, and then move in here to encircle this guy, because I want these tanks. These are good tanks, and I want them. Okay, so now we've got the regulars to deal with. And I can put the old purifying flame on them. Okay, first things first. Where's my bait plane? He caught my plane baiting. It's not cool, man. Right, now if I remember the pattern correctly, the next plane to rebase here would be here normally. Is he... He's in range, but I wouldn't really hurt him very much. That's depressing. It's fantastically depressing how ineffective your fighters are at maximum range. And I guess you wouldn't do much better. Slightly better, but not great. So let's rebase the fighters. I need them up here, where they can assist with cleaning up all of this mess. Okay, so we took down 2 fighters, but we know for a fact that there's 2 more. There's that one, and I'm pretty sure that there's 1 more. And then we've got this tactical to deal with, who's not exactly the easiest thing to deal with. These recon cars are awful. It's a shame they're not even worth capturing. I can totally nail this guy here, and I'm going to. I just need to get some light damage on him. Okay, it's not exactly light damage, but I'm going to do it. And yes, this the fighter will probably attack this plane, but it doesn't really bother me that much because it's going to be relatively light damage. It's a cheap unit to repair, and if the fighter decides to actually sit here, then glorious. My fighters are going to really put the hurt on him next turn. I might even be able to get my anti-aircraft guns in range. If I clear away this, there's nothing else nearby. So if I clear away this, because these guys have only got 3 movement, which is to here, I can redeploy my AA guns here and have them in range, ready to go. Right, where is my junker? If only we could turn this recon into junk. Oh, they repaired the AA gun! Again! That's not cheap. What a waste of prestige. Great for me. Okay, alright. So both of these guys are ready for capture. I just have to create a wall of units to enable that to happen. Artillery and horse-drawn carriages. The unsung heroes of getting stuff nicked. Okay, you go there. You do 1 damage to him. Then go here. Because I really do want that dead. It's a very, very irritating unit. Sadly, my strat bombers cannot actually inflict wounds on it. It almost makes me wonder if it would have been better to bring another tactical and leave the strats at home. But anyway. There we go. Thank you. Your contribution to the glorious effort is appreciated. You're next. Easy. Don't forget that the Spanish go next, so these militia are going to be in a world of hurt. Let's for now rejoin this together. And let's reinforce it ready for the next thing. I'll just move this up. But there's actually nothing here. We're quite far away from the final objective, which is all the way up there. And we do need to take this, apparently. There's a lot to do on this map. I'll worry about that in a minute. Yeah, with this guy's bait, with nothing nearby to intercept, I think we can bring the AA gun to bear. Going here would be safer. Hang on, can I? I can undeploy there because this is mechanized. There we go. It's well defended. Okay, they cannot rejoin with each other this turn. Despite this one having the movement range. I guess because it's on a hill here, it can't actually reach. What to do with my strat bombers? They can't actually reach that way. Well, you might as well get some EXP bombing this guy. I don't want to push too far up because what will happen then is the fighter will attack my strat bomber up there where I can't do anything about it. That's a dirt. And that's dirt as well. I wonder if there's any proper airfields around further up. There's one there. And one there, okay. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. Let's get back to business. So we have this infantry behind my lines, which is a problem that we need to deal with. Worth it? Worth it. Now what I need to do is move off the hill. Because infantry will attack me on the hill, and that counts as a close tile, and that is a bad idea. Is that -4? Is that what I think it is? That is -4. Delete them. I realize I'm going to take a little bit of hurt there, but I want that militia gone. I don't want them reinforcing it constantly. I don't know if it's wise to move my tank onto this tile because it's close. He'll be totally suppressed next turn, so he won't be able to do anything. Oof, -7. That makes you think about the kind of damage you would take if you were sat on a close tile. Like, I could do 3 to them and leave them very badly damaged, and also surrounded so they would not get any strength back. But then this guy would just move. Oh, that's a clear tile. Nice. No, it's not a clear tile, it's hills. The game was lying to me. Why did it say clear? That's weird. I was gonna say, if that was a clear tile, I could sit there. But, yeah, I could surround this guy by being here on the hills and do damage to him, and then he would also be surrounded and he would lose all his strength next turn. But this guy would move onto the hill tile and destroy me. Oh look, isn't that weird? It's... Oh, it's showing clear because... that's the tile I'm on? That's really odd. That's really odd behavior. Normally it shows you the tile that you're pointing at, but if you have the unit selected, it seems to just show you... I've never noticed that before. What strange behavior. It's actually just showing me the tile that I'm on. I guess it makes sense, actually. You can see I haven't played Panzer Corps 2 for a while. Alright, no big deal. All is well. For now. Do you know, this unit has actually fired and moved. I could therefore use it to scout. Okay, there's nothing there. Alright, so it's just this infantry on my flank and then I can push up here. I think we pretty much demolished the enemy here in record-breaking time. I love the fact that they've been replacing that AA gun over and over and over and over. That's gonna cost so much money. Oof. And it's just achieved nothing. Except the loss of, you know, a unit. Nice. What I should do is send a recon plane over here to find out what's there as well. See if I can just send a unit over there to grab that flag. Ooh, that was That was some damage. Nice. Good kill. Ouch. Comandante Vega? Oh right, the bait plane took a lot of damage. I'm on a clear tile there, so they did very little damage to me. Oof, that hurt. Before you ask, yes, he is my brother. But make no mistake, he will forever be our enemy. He will never be forgiven the side he has chosen, the things he has done in this war. If you say so. Alright, this fighter did indeed decide to attack my tactical, which cost me 31 precious prestige points, but left him in a position where my AA gun will be able to hit him, and then I will be able to use my fighters to destroy him. And my bait fighter actually got some work done there, which is good. Thank you for forever being bait. Such cheap bait too. Okay, anyway, that is it for now. We are over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you will join me next time for what might be a pretty severe cleanup operation. And he's in a Vickers Mark III. He stole a British tank from somewhere. And he's 2-star. But the Vickers is not actually very good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better than the PZ1, but it's not better than the BT5 or the T27. So I'm sure we can put a surround on him at some point and give him a good old-fashioned butchering. First, we've got to worry about getting rid of these infantry. Fortunately, these guys decided to just throw some of their life away. Okay, anyway, thoughts for next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you then.